This presentation explores the architecture of resistance, the inner structures that block peace on our metaphysical journey. We will map how these obstacles arise, how they are maintained, and how a disciplined shift in perception can gently dissolve them, allowing our natural state of calm clarity to radiate outward. We begin with the Temple of Healing, where relationships become sanctuaries. Joined minds form a safe space in which fear is suspended and honest reflection is possible. From this shared commitment, peace does not come from outside circumstances. It emerges from within and extends outward to others. As inner peace grows, it naturally seeks to expand and include everyone. Yet this expansion collides with the ego's illusions. The ego responds by erecting defenses to shield its thought system from the advancing light. Understanding this collision helps us anticipate resistance rather than be discouraged by it. The labyrinth of defense consists of 4 veils. First, the subtle wish to push peace away. Second, overvaluing the body for what it seems to offer. Third, a hidden attraction to death as an escape. Fourth, a fear of God. Recognizing each veil is the first step in moving beyond it. Perception always serves one master at a time. Under the language of fear, we interpret events through conflict, separation, and guilt. Under the language of love, we look only for unity and shared interests. Because perception is not neutral, our results depend entirely on which voice we authorize. The mind operates through emissaries, its thoughts and emotions. First, we choose a governing emotion, fear or love. Next, the mind dispatches messengers that scan the world for matching evidence. Their observations return and reinforce the original choice, creating a powerful feedback loop in our relationships. The optics of reality show how our chosen lens refracts experience. Through fear, the same neutral light breaks into images of guilt, pain, and separation. Through love, that light passes through undistorted, revealing innocence and connection. The external scene may not change, but its meaning does. The second barricade is the valuation of the body. The ego teaches that the body is a primary source of pleasure and desire. This creates a trap. Whatever we believe can give us pleasure, we must also fear as a source of pain. The body becomes a conflicted symbol rather than a neutral tool. The vacuum of the meager store illustrates how limiting our capacity for happiness invites suffering. When the mind caps joy at a low level, it creates an inner vacuum. That empty pressure then pulls in guilt and pain to fill the gap. Expanding our allowance for genuine happiness reverses this dynamic. This diagnostic matrix contrasts 2 ways of using the body. Under the ego, the body is a device for pleasure that inevitably leads to pain and reinforces separation. Under the Holy Spirit, it becomes a neutral, guiltless means of communication, used to demonstrate that sin and death have no real power. The ego's equation insists that sin demands death. In this logic, someone must be punished, and sacrifice appears holy. This projection turns the body into a substitute victim, sustaining a cycle where atonement is imagined as murder. Seeing the insanity of this equation is essential to breaking it. Reinterpreting form means recognizing that the body is not the source of salvation, only a temporary communication device. No body is of greater value than another. No one can die to redeem someone else, and death does not pay for sin. This shift frees us to use form solely in service of learning. Synthesis reveals that all ego defenses, from bodily concerns to death itself, share the same substance: nothingness. Love does not need to attack or dismantle these illusions. It simply looks past them. When guilt loses its appeal, every miracle is equally easy because all blocks are equally unreal. The journey concludes with unhindered radiance. Peace quietly extends beyond every former obstacle, not by winning a battle, but by recognizing there was nothing real to oppose it. Our task is to consent to this recognition, allowing resistance to fade and our natural, steady light to shine without interruption.